how would you like to make thousands of goals a day? Well, it's time to go fishing. First, you're going to need a fishing rod. So go to the work table and see the materials that are required. It will be 15 pieces of wood, 2 wild cocoons, and 1 copper bar. And all of this can be obtained on the very first day with no tools or machines needed. First, let's go find a copper bar. Every morning on the east side of town, there is a furnace that spawns a random bar. Sometimes it's copper bar, sometimes it's a bronze bar. And it's free to take. Just don't let Higgins see you take it or he'll get angry. If you didn't get the bar that you wanted, you can reload the game and get a different bar or the same bar. It's a little bit of RNG, but it is certainly doable on the first day. So this is how you're going to get a free copper bar. Next, you're going to need 15 pieces of wood. There are piles of wood scattered around your workshop, just laying on the ground. You can gather them for 2 stamina. You gather 2 or 3 pieces of wood per pile, so it shouldn't take you too long to get the wood that you need. Finally, we have to find 2 wild cocoons. When you kick one of these very large trees, there is a chance it will drop an item. Wild cocoons are one of those items. Kicking a tree costs 2 stamina, and you can only kick a tree a limited amount of times. If you did not get the 2 wild cocoons from one tree, simply repeat the process on a different tree. Now that you have your fishing rod crafted, you need to find some bait. Head across the road to Sophie's Ranch and purchase some caterpillars. These cost roughly 4 gols apiece, and you consume one every time you cast your line into the water. Now that you have some bait, you need to find a spot to fish. Open up the map and locate a purple circle with a fish icon. This is a valid fishing spot. The spot directly south of Sophie's Ranch is my favorite place to fish. Stand in front of a fishing spot with your fishing rod equipped, then press E to interact with that. As soon as you see the red exclamation icon appear, left click to interact with the fish. Then you'll see a white circle appear. You need to keep this circle on the fish. If you do not, the circle will then turn red. A smaller inner red circle will spawn inside the larger red circle. If this reaches the edge, the line will snap and you will lose your fish. So, once you have the white circle centered on a fish, gently left click to make an inner red circle appear inside the large white circle. The idea is to keep the red circle on the fish, but don't press too fast or too hard, or the red inner circle will expand too fast and you'll lose your fish. If you keep fishing, you will eventually come across a rare, hard-to-catch fish, as you can see me doing here. And you can see me struggling because I have a beginner's rod, and this is a very, very hard fish to catch. But it's well worth it, because it is worth 5,000 gols if you can sell it. So, now you have your fish, we're going to head into town and try to sell it. Keep in mind that some vendors have a limited amount of gols to buy your stuff. You can see Martha here, she only has $31.50 to spend on buying your stuff, and your fish normally would sell for 5,000 goals, but as you can see, it actually sells for more. That's because the market price is now 103%. It can fluctuate from anywhere from about 80% to 124%. So if you're patient, you can get more goals for the fish that you've caught. If you try to sell it, the vendor will tell you that they don't have enough money to buy your stuff. So we have to find somebody else. Now if we go over to Carol's clothing store, she doesn't have enough money either, but as you'll notice that the fish is grayed out, that means that she does not want to buy your stuff because it isn't related to her store that she is operating. And why would a clothier need a fish? So we're going to have to find another vendor to sell to. And as you can see, the market price is the same across all vendors for that day. Now we're going to go talk to Polly, and Polly has a lot of goals. 6,200 goals in fact, which is more than enough to buy the fish. So as you can see, fishing in my time at Portia is very lucrative. It is a fast way to make some goals, even if you only spend 1 or 2 days on it per week. As you can see, it's the end of the first week of the game, and I've almost got 20,000 goals. So I hope you enjoyed the vid. Take care.